Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I'm doing a collab. This is the first collab I have ever done on this channel, and is the first planner collab I think I've ever done. I'm doing a collab with a lovely lady named Hannah from Hannah Living Blessed. She has a beautiful daughter, and she lives in California, and she reached out to me and asked me if I would like to do a collab with her. Now, I know that my videos on this channel are all about planners, but her channel is all about homemaking, like cooking, groceries, you know, taking care of her baby girl, all those types of things. She shares trips whenever she goes on trips, and which isn't often, but she shares her everyday life with her baby. Well, she's not a baby. I think she's 4. I want to say she's 4. I hope I got that right. So if you guys are interested in seeing all kind of awesomeness, go over and check out Hannah's channel. I will have it linked in the description box below. She's doing a menu planning video. So she's doing planning, but it's a little bit different than mine. And I'm going to go ahead and just get started with my monthly for March, because whenever she reached out, I didn't really have anything that I could do for the day that she wanted to do it except this, and I needed to do it anyway. So it was great. It was absolutely fabulous, perfect timing whenever she reached out to me for this. So I'm going to go ahead first of all and show you what I'm planning on using. Now, I know some of this says Easter, but if you've watched these videos, you know that I've been using this book for, this is going on the 2nd year, and some pages I've used completely, some pages I have used some of, and I can never use a whole page when I'm doing especially this planner. So I know some of it says Easter, like I just said, and Easter is in April, but I'm not going to do those. I'm going to do the ones that will work for spring, because, wait, does spring start in March? Doesn't it start in March? I'm almost positive that it starts in March. Spring 2022. I hope that I'm correct. Yes, March 20th. Okay, I was right. So that's why I was going to do spring stuff, but there's like, spring is here. I love spring. This girl is cute. And I can use just some of these little things that work but don't scream Easter. And then next month I can use this as well. So let's just get going. I'm going to use that. I may use some of these. When I was going through my stickers, I was trying to find my other, which you can't see many because there's not many here, but my Heidi Swap stickers like that. And once I found these, I was like, nope, it's got the March on there and it's got my date dots. So I'm just going to quit looking. And I actually found these that I had bought, I want to say from AliExpress a couple years ago. I bought them with all the intentions of using them, and just didn't ever do it. These have clear backing. These have white backing. I'm probably going to use the ones with the clear, but they are the exact same pictures, but the ones with the white backing are not as saturated, the colors. You can see that, especially on that bottom one. So, yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to use some of these. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. You guys know whenever I do a monthly, for this planner especially, I don't really have a plan because I don't have any kits for it. I've never bought any kits for it or anything like that. So, wait. What am I doing? I'm just going to start throwing down stickers without knowing what day it starts on. It starts on Tuesday. The one thing that I don't like about doing these, if I have a circle with that being a little triangle there, I have to kind of work around it, but that's okay. I don't mind it. Now, I don't really use my monthly a lot in this planner, other than looking back at it to see what the dates are for any certain week or anything like that. There have been times where I will use the sidebar to write down the any collabs I may be doing, which this year I plan on being in and 2 open collabs every month on my other channel. I plan on being in one that is an organizing, cleaning type of collab, and the other one is a cookbook collab to encourage everyone to get their cookbooks off the shelves, dust them off, and start using them. Because, y'all, with the prices of everything, you need to learn how to cook at home. Even cooking at home is not cheap anymore. Well, it's never been cheap. Well, it can be. But, yeah, it's getting more expensive. Everything's getting more expensive, but we're not talking about that. We're going to have a fun, happy video today, right? Right. So, I don't have anything to mark the first day of spring. I'm not truly worried. Blah, blah, can't speak English. I'm not really worried about that because I don't really mark those types of things in this planner. I don't remember if I marked them in my happy planner or not. But I don't really mark those in here because I just use this for YouTube. That's all this planner is for YouTube. Both of my channels. And at one point I was trying to put my videos in each day. But then I thought, what's the point of that whenever I have my videos already on the weekly pages? I don't need to do that. I don't, you know, yeah, it would be okay or nice maybe to go back and see the month at a glance and see what I've done or whatever like that. But I just, really, unless I'm doing something special, like, I don't know how to explain it, like a collab or something like that, I don't really need to know, because I do grocery hauls, I do what's for dinner, you know, stuff like that. It's pretty much the same thing each week. And then I'll do like an Ipsy haul or Grove haul whenever I have Grove, or just stuff like that. I don't do anything where I would need to keep up with the exact name on here. I have done that before in this planner and in another planner. I believe I did it in this planner. Anyway, I know I did it in my old YouTube planner. But I just don't see the point. I feel like it's kind of redundant. Like I said, it's a waste of time, really. And so I just use this as a place to, if I am doing a collab, I might write it over to the side, because it is something that I don't normally do. You know, it's not my normal. So I will probably do that at times. I do keep the spaces clear on the days, because I might want to write down something. Sorry, I had to drink a sip of coffee because my throat this morning is not happy with me. I think it's all the pollen. I don't know what else it would be. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not sick. So I'm almost done. 2 more days. And then the fun parts. The fun part is the actual decorating. The putting the pretty stickers down. And I am going to put probably this March down. But I've got to figure out how I want to do it once I get the decorative things down. I also brought out some of my, this is my foiled washi. Most of it's foiled, except these are scented fruit ones. This one is too. And then there's some that's like just animals and stuff. But most of this is foiled. I do have other foiled washi, but this is what is in this box. And then there's butterflies, things like that. So I'm thinking, for a couple reasons, I want to use this. One is I want to get it gone. I want to use it up and I want it gone. And the reason why is, I'll show you. I'll show you why in just a second, because this stuff is flying everywhere. Okay, so no matter how much I try to get it around here and to stay around here, whether I stick it back down or whatever, because I had it stuck down with this, it just comes loose. That, and I don't like paper backing. You guys know that if you've been watching me. I don't like the paper backing ones because they're harder to use. Now I can say that the paper backing ones, you're less likely to have problems with your foil coming off. So that is a good thing about them, and that is the purpose of the paper backing from what I understand. So, am I never going to buy a paper-backed washi again? I'm not going to say that because it'd probably be a lie, and I don't lie. So, if I, well, I mean, I probably won't buy one knowing it's paper-backed because of the frustration. But, you know, sometimes you get them in a set and you don't know it. I've done that. Why did you bubble up? Okay. But I do like this washi. It's very pretty. I love how pretty it is. I just don't love the way that it just unrolls, which I know I still got a lot here. I've still got a lot left. And I'm not complaining about that either. There's a lot of tape that comes on these little rolls. So let me try it this way again. I've done it this way before, and it's still come undone. But let me try it again to see if maybe this time I can keep it on the roll. Alright, so that's pretty already. Look at that. It's already pretty. But I wanted to use it because it's got the pink and the purple and the, you know, those things. So let's see what I can do with these. Let's grab a spring one, because spring will be here on the 20th, which is already here in Alabama. We can already tell the difference. I kind of want to put that there and cover up the notes part, but if I do, it may show through that white sticker, so I'm just going to cover up the notes part with some Tombow whiteout correction tape stuff. Y'all know me and my correction tape situations. And it's not just correction tape. I want to say everything by what its actual name is. I'm weird like that. I don't know why I'm that way. It really annoys me at times. Do y'all get annoyed by things you do that you don't know how to control? I don't know what to do. Alright, I'm thinking I love spring. I put there. But I kind of want to put something else right here. I don't know what I would put there. I think I'll do this. I'll put it kind of like, let me move it like this a little bit. And I'm going to say this 4,000 more times, I guess. Not on purpose, I promise. I'm just not. I'm not deciding things very well. You know what? I just thought about something. I had taken this. Oh, this is what it was supposed to be. Last night, when I was sitting here, doing some other planner videos, I had used a sheet that I had actually printed, and it had some extra sticker paper around the edge, and I thought, I can use that for something. I'm not throwing that away. Look at this. Already, the very next day, I find a use. And I think I'm going to do it at the bottom, too. Can I get it off? My nails are bad. My hands are so dry. But I have found something that I'm using. I'm trying this. I bought this brand of stuff for your feet. And this may be TMI, but my feet were so dry. And y'all know we're trying to get ready for the summer, you know. We're trying to make our feet look nice. But over the winter, they got bad. They got so bad that they hurt. I got some of this. I was using it for just a week and already saw a difference in my feet. I've been using it now 3 weeks, and my feet look like, almost like perfect, soft, supple baby skin. So I have the hands kind, and I'm trying it. Jeff's been using this also. He has some in his work lunchbox. He's been trying it, and he says his hands are way different. So I've been trying that. I try to do it twice a day. That's how I did my feet. And y'all, I know that I don't normally talk about that kind of stuff. Well, I don't know. I talk about all kind of stuff on this channel. But if you need something for extremely dry hands, and see, I have eczema, so I have to be careful about what I use, because, oh, you can see that still through the, you can still see these through the sticker paper. You'll probably still be able to see that part too, but we're going to go with it. We're just going to go with it and see what happens. And y'all, I never know what to do on collabs whenever I'm doing something like this. I don't know if I need to talk about the person more or what. But just go check out Hannah's channel. She's so sweet. She also has Instagram. I don't know about anything else because I don't do Facebook. So I don't know about that part. She may have Facebook. So that's cute. And I may just put a couple of these bows around. There are some flowers as well, but these are like, I don't know what kind of flowers those are, but they're not this kind. This little pink bow is adorable. Can you come up? I've never used these, of course, so I don't know how well that they're like cut or whatever. One thing I like about clear stickers is you can just put them down and they don't take away from other things because it's clear backing. I think that's cute, maybe. I don't know. Is it cute? You tell me. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing down here. And I know this may not be exact, but I'm not looking for exact. I'm just looking for something to take away from the other. And I actually should have got rid of that too on this one, but it's okay. See, the thing is, if I leave it like that, it's really ugly, you know? And yeah, I'm going to put a sticker down there, but it's still ugly. Can I get that off? I had to cut my nails the other day because this one broke really short. They've grown actually some since then. It broke really short, so I'm having a harder time getting the sticker paper off. I think this one's a little bit narrower, but that's okay. See, now you don't see all that ugly. Stop saying it's ugly. That's not nice. I think I will go with the spring has sprung. That's cute. And this one is adorable as well. This little vase with flowers. It's got a face on it. So cute. I like that. And I've got to put the girl in. Anytime that I have one of these girls for this, on this planner for sure, I always put her in because they're just adorable. I don't know what they're called actually. Dolls maybe? I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Do I want to put anything else in? Do I maybe want to put a bow down here somewhere? Not on her, but another bow, because there's bows up there and you don't want to have bows in one place and not the other, you know, that kind of thing. Now I may not put as many, but I think I do want to put one maybe right there. Yeah, I think that's cute. Can't see it quite as much, but I know it's there. You guys can see it, but I know it's there. Alright, a lot of these right here are too big, but I was wanting to know if that, I was thinking, you know, hoping, it's too wide. It's not going to fit, but it's about spring cleaning, which I won't be doing. Oh, I should have put that down here. I don't really do spring cleaning though. Not that I don't clean. But here, let's put you here. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. and see if this is going to fit down here. Oh, it'll be perfect down here. Yep, I'm going to do that. And then put that one there. And I'm still going to use this. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Did I go up a little bit on the right side? Definitely still going to use this, but I'm wondering if I can move things around a little bit and put that in. I don't want to cover up the vase or anything. Now this looks out of place. So I'll move it up some. I think that's okay. It's a little bit not, I don't like it as much, you know. It's like, why? I don't know. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take this off. Kind of have a blank slate there. I know I didn't take one of those off, but you'll probably see my head. I'm sorry for that. That's better. Maybe not that one. Maybe put it down here. Yeah, I think that's better. That works, I think. I think it does. Alright, and then right here, I am going to leave that space for just in case I need to write something in. And I think it's done. I think it's pretty much done, other than I do need to put a March sticker in. I kind of really wish I had a pretty fancy one. I probably do. I know I do, but just not right here. But what I'm thinking is I could stick it right here. Okay. So I'm going to snip that end and that end, and then stick it in right there. Then we know what month it's for. Find all those bits and pieces, because I'd hate to have them stuck to my face and then go to town or something. That would be awful. Which I don't think that's gonna happen, but just saying. Alright, I think that is cute. I do anyways. I don't know about you guys. And I do have other stickers I could have used. Like I could have used Sing in the Rain, but you know, April showers, so I'm going to wait on that one. And there's spring cleaning, but that's to make like lists and things. I do kind of wish that I would have brought out some little dots or something. All the rest of this is Easter though. Except the Get Your Clean On. But anyway, I'm going to put this back up and quit looking at it and try to figure out if I do have any little dots really close by. Let me see. I have these little books, and I want to say that there's some sort of dots or something in here. Oh, that was got the little diamonds. These are hearts, which will work. Yeah, okay. Yes, I'm going to use some of those. So let me get my tweezers back. Be like a little checklist. I'm not going to put one on each one though. I'm not doing that. And the reason why is because I write big and one little line is not enough for me. Y'all know I'm honest about these things. I'm going to do it just like that. I'm going to leave it alone. These are all monthly stickers. And I don't use them as much as I should. What did the one-time one looks like? Oh, they're little flowers. I should have used those. It's too late. It's got the hearts. That's what it's going to have. Alright, so that is it for today. I want to thank Hannah for reaching out to me and asking me if I want to do this collab. I do really think that it's fun to do collabs with other ladies, gentlemen as well, if they do the same things you do. But I think this turned out really cute. I'm really liking this better than I have in a while with others. I don't know if it's because of the colors or what it is, but it's really cute. Just a tiny bit of foil with these, and this works out great. But as I said, I want to thank Hannah for reaching out to me. This has been really fun, and I will be doing another collab with her as well, and it'll be on my other channel. So if you are interested, go check out my other channel. And also check out hers. Like I said, it will be linked in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.